Hello you guys, welcome back to our channel, The Blessed Halls. And as you can see, we are officially back from our anniversary trip and we're gonna be doing an update video. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and let's get started.
I wanna be in your life until the night is over. I wanna hold you so tight, coming closer. It's been a hell of a ride, but every single moment, you were there by my side.
Okay, you guys, so we've officially been here for about a week. I've been trying to make this video, but it's been taking a little bit of time for us to get back on our feet. There's just so much to do. It's just been a lot. Right now, I believe from Wednesday to Wednesday, it's been like exactly a week that we've been here. So let's give you an update of what's going on. I think today is the day to do this video. It's kind of like a really quiet day. There's like overcast, so there's not a ton of sun. So it just feels like a really good day to do this. So let's catch up, you guys. So first things first, for those of you guys that's been following us with our trip journey, thank you so much for all of your well wishes. We had an amazing time. We have never been kind of to that part of the world in Asia. So when we saw everything, I don't know, we can only give thanks to God and see how wonderful and how big he is. It was such a good time for us. We got to see so much. We explored so much. We were there for about 2 weeks, and that was just a good amount of time for us to have stayed there. Everything was really good. So we saw so many things, we experienced so much, and we traveled with Papito. So for those of you that was kind of keeping up with us on Instagram or on TikTok or even the YouTube shorts, you got to see a little bit of like where we went to. We didn't just go to one place, we did move around, which I don't know if it was challenging or not challenging, especially with Papito. If you guys know Wesley's something else, but it was really fun. It was really fun. I had an amazing time, and we just thank God for bringing us this far and allowing us to celebrate our 3rd anniversary, you guys. So we was just really happy. And again, thank you so much for all of your well wishes, especially if you was keeping up with us during that time. So that happened. There's a lot of things that we had to do. So we came back, I believe it was on a Wednesday, and then we did take a pause on Thursday, just kind of to regroup. We also was jet lagged, and then we was like officially ready to go and started working on Friday the 6th. I believe those of you guys that are already clients of ours should have received a newsletter that we was like ready to go back to work. We did a lot of emails, getting back to our clients, messages. There's a lot of things that our clients had that they needed questions for. There was just like a lot of work that we had to do, and we already had consultations scheduled for that day as well. So those 2 weeks that we were away, we didn't do any consultations. We didn't work at all. So we was kind of like piling on all of these consultations. So it was really great to meet a lot of new clients of ours. So that's what we were doing on Friday. So Friday was really busy. But then, unfortunately for us, we got sick over the weekend, you guys. Friday, Saturday, for whatever reason, I don't know if it was just the change of environment, if it was the food that we ate, a bug, something. I got sick. I'm usually like really sensitive when it comes to like stomach stuff. So I always get sick for like anything, to be honest. If I ate something different, if it's too hot, if it's too cold, I'm always throwing up for some random reason. But my husband doesn't, and he also got sick too. So we were both sick over the weekend, and that kind of paused a lot of the work that we had to do as well. We had to do a few things for our clients, and we just didn't do it over the weekend, which we should get into the habit of not working the weekends. But honestly, it just, work comes when it comes, and we kind of just do it when it needs to be done. But we took a pause because we got sick, unfortunately. But it was super quick, because then we wasn't fully over it on Sunday, but we had to deal with like an emergency, and we just had to like figure it out. So my husband and I were just like, oh no. But we had to go figure it out while we still was a little under the weather. But we had an emergency on Sunday, and then by Monday, was when I truly wanted to come out and go ahead and make an update video for you guys, because it's been probably like over 2 weeks since you guys have seen a video from us. Okay, so then on Monday we had to do a few other things for our clients. For those of you guys that purchase land with us, you know that there's like a lot of paperwork processes. So one of our clients wanted his indentures mailed. So you kind of, we give you guys two options. Okay, one of them is when you get here, you can sign when you get here. So if you want to see your land, or if you're just coming to visit, whatever the case may be, you can just sign it when you get here. There's no time, you just get here, but it needs to be signed in order for it to be pushed up and get registered. So that's just something to keep in mind. So that process, or the signature, is very, very necessary. But we also are able to mail it out to you. The only caveat with that is that there are 4 original indentures and they all need to be signed. So they all get shipped out. If something was to happen, if you don't get it, or if, you know, it gets lost, or whatever the case may be, we don't have any more of the originals because they were all sent. Okay, so personally, we prefer that you sign it all here, but if you're not going to be able to get here anytime soon and you want to start, like, continue that process, then I understand why you'd want it to get mailed. But again, if you're holding on to it, if you never send it back, if it gets lost, if you only send 2 out of the 4 or 3 out of the 4, then, you know, we need all of those original copies. So that's just something to keep in mind, okay? So that's something that we had to do. We also had to do a visa on arrival letter for one of our clients that's coming next month. We're really excited to see her and meet her. She'll also be staying here at our Diaspora Center. So for those of you guys that are interested in visa on arrival, then that's something that we can help you with as well. And again, if you guys need help with any of these services, just book a session on our website, tbhdiasporacenter.com. I had one of our clients during our session say how much she really thoroughly enjoyed our website. So thank you very much. You know, we get compliments for a lot of different things, and one of them, that one was like really cool, that she really appreciated the website. She said it was really thorough. She took her time to look through everything, and that, you guys, that is my husband. He takes his time to make sure to put all the information on the website, and he's also working on a new feature for our clients. Okay, so if you're a client of ours, he wants to create a new login portal, so you get to see if you paid off your plots, when was the last time that you paid, all of the paperwork. We also want to upload it there. Usually I go back and forth with our clients and we kind of go through either email or WhatsApp. We're really big on WhatsApp, and you get to see all your paperwork and videos and things like that. But we also want to put it on the portal in case anything was to happen. If you can't reach us, for example, like when we were away for travel and you need those kind of documentations, like, you can always go on your portal, and that's something we're working on now. And again, all that is to my husband, so kudos to him. You guys, again, we're also, I haven't been promoting it as much, but we're still doing our December tour. So if you're interested in coming to our December tour, definitely book a free consultation. We do free sessions for the tours, so you can go to our website, tbhdiasporacenter.com, and we will be doing a December tour. Our December tour, I believe, is December 28th. Okay, it's 9 days. We'll go into January 2026. Okay, so definitely check out our flyer online. Yeah, I believe it's from December 28th through January 5th. Okay, so it's 9 days. Again, for those of you guys that want to stay longer, you absolutely can. After the 9 days, we can give you a ride to another hotel, resort, family destination, wherever you want to stay, we can do that too. But our kind of package is for 9 days. So yes, that's something that we're working on. If that's something that you want to do, just put in your $500 deposit, and you have up to November to pay it off. You can pay it off in installments, and that'll be that. And we also had a client that finished paying off their plots, so they're going to start their surveying portion of their plots. So there's just like a lot going on with our clients right now, so we're really excited about everything. I feel like my energy, I don't know, can you guys hear like my tone? It's a little bit low, but I feel like the whole energy today is a little like relaxing, you know, like I don't know, maybe it's just me. And then we're also prepping for Meanie to come. As you guys know, for those of you that's been following for some time and understand our story, you guys know that my daughter, Arielis, she does 1 year on, 1 year off from Ghana and the States. So this was her year off from Ghana. So she will be coming back in the summer. Typically, you guys know that I spend the summer in the States and get everything ready for her, but because we have so much going on business-wise here in Ghana, that is not what we're gonna do this year. So we will be picking her up sometime in the summer, but it's gonna be like literally just to pick her up and then coming back. So I won't be spending time in the States this time, but she is coming. We're getting ready for her. I know a lot of you guys had a really good time seeing her content last year, especially those on TikTok. They love to see the content of just us living life with a child here in Ghana. You guys saw her school, the things that she did for fun, like when we went out to eat, like how she was able to like relocate here as a child. You know, a lot of you guys really enjoyed that, so hopefully we can continue that content while she's here. She had a fun time kind of being a little mini celebrity all year long and seeing the videos and all that fun stuff. So she became like social media famous and she really loved it. So she's excited to come back and I'm so excited. I'm so ready to get my baby back. And now I'm gonna have two, Minnie and Wesley, here in Ghana, so we shall see how we juggle it all. And one of the emails that we got when we were away, which was super cool, you guys, something to keep in mind, we actually got contacted by Al Jazeera Africa, by a writer or an author who's really interested in doing kind of a overall general piece on the diaspora and kind of just like the climate of the diaspora here in Ghana, having a viewpoint from the diasporans and the locals and how they feel about everything. And we were just really excited that they decided to reach out to us. We're one of the businesses that they wanted to reach out and kind of hear our story and our background in order to put it into their story. So we're really excited about that. So we're hoping that everything falls through, but that was something that we did get while we were away, and we would love to be a part of that project. So I will definitely keep you guys updated if everything falls through on that, but that's something that's really cool. We would love to hear that we are kind of one of the businesses to go to, or that is known here in Ghana when it comes to the diaspora. So we're really excited about that. All right, so that is all of the updates. That's everything that I really had to say, but I do want to end with this big one, which is the depreciation of the dollar, you guys. Before I left, I made a separate video about how the dollar was depreciating so quickly. And at that time, I believe it was at like either 13 or 12. Really concerned about that. And so when we returned back, literally one of the first videos, if you see one of the shorts that we have, or on TikTok, even Instagram, I put all the short videos on all three platforms. Literally the first video getting back, I was like, oh, the dollar like went down even further, like it depreciated even more. Okay, so that truly is a topic of conversation. I had a few of our clients reach out to me about that and how they were concerned about that. That's definitely something to keep in mind, you guys. So now, currently, as we're speaking, the dollar is $1 for 10 cities. So before, where a lot of you guys, or at least a lot of our pricing was $1 to 15 cities. So that is letting you know that it went down 30%, or approximately 30%, which is really big, you guys. It is a huge amount. Because of that, we are looking at increasing pricing, you guys. It's not us, it's just the volatility of finances right now. This is something that we did put on our website that we're gonna have to be changing periodically. Typically, we change every year just due to regular inflation and regular demand. But now it's not gonna be based annually, it's just based on the fluctuation of everything. But depending on where it stays, like, we're gonna constantly keep changing. So if it gets better, then we'll change the prices then. If it gets worse, then we have to change the prices then too. So it will affect pricing going or moving forward. Okay, so what will the prices be? We don't know just yet. Just keep up on our website, but we're looking by next week to update it. So if you guys go on our website now. If you guys are interested in purchasing land now, you will absolutely, especially if you put a deposit, we will honor the pricing now. That's usually what we do. So if it hasn't changed on the website, then it won't change if you book your consultation or put your deposit down. Okay, so keep that in mind. But if it's already changed on the website, then that will be the new price moving forward. Honestly, most of the prices, I would say, it's gonna change mostly during your build, because that's really where we can't finesse it. Sometimes for the land we can, but for the build we cannot, because it's just based on the amount of bricks, cement, water, labor. Like these things, it's what it costs. Like you can't change that. Okay, so it will affect your build at some point. I don't want to say it's going to be super a big change, but just know that the dollar is depreciating and it's not as strong as it used to. So my advice to everyone, I always used to say this in the beginning, is just when they say, oh, Abby, when is the best time to buy? The best time to buy is always now, or when you can, because we just don't know the future, and we already know what's kind of going on with the volatility of everything. So if you're ready to build now with a little bit that you have. If you're ready to purchase or put a deposit, do it now, because it's gonna be worth more now than it is later. Okay, so just know that, like I said, I'm like an avid watcher of like finance, especially when it comes to like commodities and things like that. And I've been saying from our last video, don't take my financial advice. Like I said, this is just something personal. I always watch kind of the gold index and see kind of where it's going. And usually when that rises, it means that the finances of other places go down. Okay, so it means that the financing is usually not that stable. So the gold has been rising. They're putting more kind of stock in commodities. So we're not really secure right now when it comes to the economic finances portion of it. So again, if you guys want to invest sooner than later, pretty much. Okay, so that's pretty much it for our update, you guys. Hopefully you'll see us again on the land. I'd want to do another kind of land update to see what we're going to do. We do have a lot of plans on what we want to do right now. Again, one of the questions I always get all the time is, when are you guys going to start building? And I'm going to let you guys know, again, we are not developers. Okay, we're not going to finance your project. So if you're waiting for you to do something, it doesn't work that way. We help people who are interested in purchasing land and building a home. Like, we help you with that process, but we're not going to finance it for you. So when our clients start building is when you will start seeing that. But if they have not started building and they have not decided to do that, then we're not going to finance that for them. Okay, so again, for those of you guys that are interested in purchasing land, that is the process. You'll purchase the land and we'll go through the process of building your home and doing the building plan. And a lot of our clients have done that already. They've already got their indentures. They've already are starting their building plan process. So it's a really fun process. But once they're ready to commit and start working on the project is when you'll see it. Okay, so again, we're not going to finance the project for you, but we will help you with the process. Okay, you guys, so that's it for our video today. You guys already know where to find us, tbhdiasporacenter.com, and I'll see you next time with a new video. Bye, guys.
I wanna be in your life until the night is over. I wanna hold you so tight, come in.